Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning Dynamite Service with explosive results. We're ready to roll up. We finished our project for the day. It was a roof, house wash, driveway, sidewalks, curbing, back patio. So just want to show you guys the equipment that I used today. Use this spare lance here. Help me get to some high reach areas. Of course, we're using a gun with a swivel and a quick connect, which allows me to go from my 45, my straight lance. We did use the pump up sprayer to put some oxalic acid in, and I'll show you guys the orange that we treated there. TNT Pressure Cleaning, guys. My name's Trevor Thompson, 386-453-4213. As promised, I want to walk you guys up on the roof, show you what we did there. You can take a look at the curbing here. Now, make note, guys, you can see how I ended with a nice straight line. Really important that you guys do that when you're using your surface cleaner, rather than leaving a rounded mark. So as you can see, those that curbing is just beautiful. I want to let everyone know that it poured down rain the entire day. I have never had that happen, but it was, we were still able to mix our solution a little bit stronger, and that way we were able to really get areas that you know, because I was literally had about a ½ inch of rain. Now there is some dirt here. We need to blow that off before we leave, make sure that's nice and pretty. But you guys can see how these sidewalks turned out. The previous video, you'll know that they were quite black. So that's the curbing all the way around. Nice and beautiful, really highlights the house. I'll turn slowly. This is the curbing in the front. We took care of all of that all the way to her property line. Here's the sidewalk. You guys can remember that that sidewalk was just absolutely black. Now this could use several more treatments. The fact that we were in the rain, I mixed my sodium hypochlorite a lot stronger, and that way we could kill that mold and mildew. But as you can see, it came out really, really nice. This hasn't been cleaned in over 20 years, guys. So this sidewalk is all jacked up. It was really gankety and not really impressive to look at. But once again, where we ended our line, a nice, relatively straight line. Here is the side of the house. You can see we did all of the, you can see the roof up there, how beautiful that came out. Here is the flashing that was green. Here is the paint that we really had to be careful of because this house is literally falling apart. So we had to really tiptoe around that stuff so as not to destroy or compromise the integrity of that. You can see the fence could use a nice cleaning, but they don't want to do that at this time. But you can just see how brilliant and white all of the screens have been cleaned. The brick came out fantastic, as you guys can see. Once again, that flashing was green. So the front came out beautifully. There's no mold around the screens or the windows. You can see a lot of compromised areas where that needs to be painted, wood needs to be replaced. There's a lot of stuff that could be done to this house, but you can see we did the front door. We pulled the mat up, pulled the pots up. We did the mat for her. And as you can see, the sidewalk is very nice. And I'm gonna walk you guys up on the roof. I do wanna show you this spot here, because if you look at the previous video and you look right in here, that was all orange, bright orange all the way through, just orangey, orange. Now, that had bled through, you know, past the paint line. Very difficult to get out. Oxalic acid worked. We only had to do one treatment. I mixed a little hot, and it did very well. So as you guys can see, or if you remember the previous video, you can refer back to. You can see all the areas where we really had to be very careful. Now that wood isn't rotten, but the paint certainly is shot. So as you guys can see, there's no green. And that's primarily why, one of the reasons. This woman is elderly. Her daughter takes great care of her. She's got 24-hour round-the-clock care, and she wanted to do something special for her mom. So she had her entire house done. We were very careful because she's got some rose bushes, so we wanted to make sure that we treated them. We pulled all those pots away. But as you guys can see, the flashing the fascia, both the fascia and the flashing are nice and clean. The garage is clean. I actually did inside the garage. She's got a little Honda Fit, and her daughter pulled the car out, and I did the entire inside of the garage. I sprayed it with sodium hypochlorite and my surfactant, and then I used my surface cleaner. It was filthy. And then I got behind all the corners and stuff like that to make that really nice. And she came out, she was in her pajamas, and she said, "Oh, it smells so good." So anyway, the slab is done, as you guys can see. We make sure to make that real pretty. We clean the air conditioner as well. And as you guys can see now, one of the things I want to point out to you, if you're watching this video, I'm going to try to cut it short. You see this paint up here? See how bad that is? Okay. Now what happens is when you let mold and mildew sit on there for such a long period of time, it just eats that paint right up. So there's nothing that we can do. She is going to hire a painter, but I just wanted to point that out to you. Another thing I want to point out to you is the back patio. When the paint is really, really bad, I tried to touch it with a 25-degree tip, which is a soft nothing you can do a screens and a pool enclosure with. You know, even at 4,000 PSI at 4 gallons a minute, it's a very, very soft, non-aggressive tip. And it was just it was wanting to pull the paint up. So I used my X-Jet, which is about 1,200 PSI. I used a fan tip on it, and we got the great majority of the black up. This patio was like an ice skating ring. I mean, it was so slippery, super dangerous, especially for somebody who is older to be coming out to their patio. So that's what the patio turned out to look like. And you can see some areas like in here, and especially in here where the paint is just coming up. So that has to be repainted. But if you look at the flashing and fascia all the way around, in addition to the roof, you can really see just how beautiful that is. I take my time. I'm meticulous, thorough, detailed. I don't miss a spot, guys. And I don't leave until the job is done right. You know, I literally go over everything. So I'll let you climb up on the ladder with me really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this gate here for them. Hopefully that shuts decently. There we go. I want to thank everyone for coming out with me. I had to replace some screens. They were, you know, really wanting to come out, but all in all, this house came out absolutely beautiful. It's an older house, but you know, I want to make sure that this woman has a good quality of life. And you know, the Center for Disease Control came out with that study, and over 70% of upper respiratory illnesses are caused by mold and mildew. So why don't we do it right? You know, save her some chest infections this winter. So here's the roof, and just want to give you guys a bird's eye view. All of your vents, caps, everything else. This is what a roof should look like, guys. We had some serious black in through here. We had a lot of black in there. We had a lot of black in there. And this is what a roof looks like when you take your time and you do it right. You do not destroy the integrity of the shingles. Look how beautiful these vents are. You know, so as you guys can refer back to the previous video, you can see from corner to corner. I don't miss a spot, guys. So this roof is in fantastic condition. It looks beautiful. These shingles are old, and they do need to be, she needs a tear down and a whole new roof, but it's clean. And that's what I do. TNT pressure cleaning. Trevor Thompson. Keep cleaning, everyone. 386-453-4213. Give me a call. I'll give you a complimentary estimate. Or give me a call if you have any questions or concerns, or you'd like to maybe do it yourself and you kind of want to know some secrets of the trade, how we do what we do, and if you can do it yourself. You do have to know what you're doing, and you got to have a strong back. You got to be willing to work. Everyone, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching my video. Sorry to make them so long, but I have to be thorough and detailed. All right, have a great day, everyone. She can be proud of those sidewalks, right? And the trick-or-treaters and anyone else in the neighborhood. From green to clean, from black to just miraculous. Driveway looks good. Everything looks good. Thanks, everyone. Once again, Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Have a great day, everyone. Keep cleaning.